Hello, everybody. Today on process modeling workgroup, we were doing some housekeeping, but rather looking into the work and rotational facilitation stuff. We actually were talking about potential new workgroup or a continuation of this workgroup in a different format. Mainly we looked at it at the budget side, but we did kind of go over all the requirements that a work group would need. And the approach we took, it was basically differentiate the roles and on the work group and describe their rewards. So going onwards from next week, what we are ideally looking into do is to aggregate all this Singularity Net Ambassador Program documentation into Gitbook, but we just don't willy-nilly put them there. We are basically creating a network graph of all these relations of where these documents should sit, and perhaps we need to write intro content about each of these documents that we find relevant to put on Gitbook. Right now we did some ballpark estimations, so they may change a bit over time, but that was a good start with. So one role would be the person who is doing the content upload. So when we do have the found documents, we know what to write about it into Gitbook. Then the actual doing that copy-paste work would be $10 per hour. We have one position called content aggregator. So this will be a person who is responsible finding all kinds of documents around Ambassador program, and if there is any new documents coming up, he will delegate that to this work group and to be sorted out, to do something, whatever needs to be done with it. Here it was quite hard to figure out like a hourly rate, so we opted in to see if it's worth $50 per month. So if the first month is not enough, or we haven't completed anything, we may actually extend it to the 2 months. Then also a role called content creator, and these are the ones where those who participate in the call take up this. We describe the document, what needs to be done, and then this is going to be an asynchronous work to do whatever needs to be done in order to put that document into the Gitbook and explain that document. Right now we budget it under the $300, and we'll see if that will be enough. Then we also have meeting participants. In here, we use same logic as in process modeling and TWRP, well, that if you are part of any other role and you're actually doing something, you will get $10 per hour by participating in the call. Otherwise, you will get only the participation rewards of Kimball rewards. Then we have an auditor role that is looking at the content, what is put into the Gitbook, reads through it, sees if there's any issues, and gives feedback. Sometimes it just maybe like person is reading and says all good, but that would be $10 per hour. However, we do filter it to the ambassador role so that he has an idea of what he's reading about and has like a context of entire ambassador program. And then we have some generic workgroup stuff where we're going to have a place to create workshop planning and summaries, and this will be now $20 per workshop. So usually it's like 1 hour to prep, 1 hour to do summary. Then facilitation has increased to $20 per hour. Actually, now, yeah, that's now changed. So even if you have 1 hour call, it's $10 per workshop, but if you go overtime, you still get $10 per workshop. So small change here, but it could basically level up the cost of facilitating, or like the rewards for facilitating. And then we have also idea of guest facilitators. So once we do have all this content uploaded, it's in there, we're going to invite domain experts to look at what we have put together. And because basically we are creating a decentralized ambassador program, and that could be quite an interesting system design for people to look into and give feedback and their thoughts on it. And we are rewarding two guests with $50 per hour. One main thing was also how do we measure this work group, and it's based on how many documents we find, how many documents go to Gitbook, how many documents are not included in Gitbook, and how many requests we have. Yeah, that was our main topic of today, to kind of figure out the ongoing work group. Thanks for watching. See you out there.